Welcome to the Super Expander podcast. My name is Corrine Phelps, your host. I'm a business and growth coach, money mindset expert, and a multi-passionate entrepreneur. My journey has taken me all over, from working in finance to owning a boutique fitness studio. I found myself burnt out, miserable, and questioning everything. Saying things to myself like, there's got to be more to life than this. Refusing to settle for a mediocre existence, I went all in, learning how to harness untapped potential and rewire the subconscious mind to create an extraordinary life. The last 10 years have been a crash course in self-love, building a business, creating community, building wealth, and doing what it takes to just freaking go for it. My mission is to help you align to your purpose, rewire your subconscious to support your big dreams and vision, and create a life that you're absolutely obsessed with. So sit back, tune in, and prepare to expand. Hello, Super Expanders. How are you? How are you doing? I am fresh out of my morning breathwork session, and I was really starting to feel super in flow, which is very, very typical normal after a breathwork session. It's this HypnoBreathwork is like the most powerful tool to drop you into flow state. And so as I started to feel flow coming on, I was like, I'm going to harness this flow and I'm going to take it straight to my Super Expander community and break down flow state and tell you a little bit about really what it is, why it matters to you, and what it feels like, plus the power of being able to tap into it on a daily basis and what that can do for your life, for your business, all the things. So I'm sure you have heard of flow state before, and in fact, I'm sure you've experienced it, but unless you have tapped into a tool that can drop you into it regularly, it can feel elusive. Like it's really unpredictable on how it is that you can tap into it. But with tools like HypnoBreathwork, you can drop into it pretty much on demand, which is freaking epic, because when you start to look at all of the people, all of the human beings who have created extraordinary things, peak performance is a universal, and an element of peak performance is being able to grasp, hold on to, and drop into flow state to get really hyper focused. What is flow state? Flow state is essentially an optimal state of human consciousness. It is total absorption on the thing, the task at hand. It's when you become so focused on the task at hand that time and everything in your environment, in your world, just melts away, except for that one thing that you're hyper focused on. It's when action and awareness really merge into each other. Your ego, your sense of self, it completely vanishes, and you're really firing on all synapses. You're mentally, physically, your performance is through the roof. And I know you know what it feels like when this has happened. So just for a second, as long as you're not driving, close your eyes and try to recall a time when you were performing at your best. You felt at your best. You were so focused. You're just like in the zone. Yeah. That is flow state. That's what that feels like. Really inside of that place, time just completely distorts. There's typically a sense of just pure joy and happiness present in this state as well. When we're experiencing flow, there is essentially a feeling of timelessness, of effortlessness, and you feel that you have an overwhelming sense of control over the situation. You are the master of your own destiny. I have a question for you. Have you joined the Super Expander free mentorship community? If not, what are you waiting for? Stop what you're doing right now and text the word mentor to 202-918-3235. Text the word mentor to 202-918-3235. I send out weekly tips and inspiration to help you grow your business, to step into your wealthiest, most highest self, to harness your full potential and live an exceptional and extraordinary life. And the best part is, it's really me sending those messages. So text me, say hello, and send me your questions. And one of the primary factors in this is really being in your purpose, focusing on something that is deeply connected to your purpose. This feeling is probably one of the most addictive feelings, and for a really great reason, because when we are in flow, we can create so much momentum. The level of what we create, whether it's we're working on a project, a book, whatever it happens to be, there's this strong output of result on top of this increase in motivation to just continue on. And if we tap into the ability to be able to access this state, the impact we can create both in our life and our career is exponential, which is why HypnoBreathwork has become the cornerstone of my coaching practice, how I work with my clients. It has become something that I practice every single day, minimum one time, but most days it's twice. Because inside of this practice, you drop into flow state. It's like flow state is the result of this practice. So in 22 minutes, we oxygenate the blood. We change the chemistry of the brain. We shut off the prefrontal cortex and allow yourself to drop into flow state. So when you come out of a session, you are poised, positioned to really leap into action on the things that will make the biggest impact in your life and in your business. So today's episode was just a short one, a quick little riff on flow state. But what I'm feeling really called to do here is, so if this has you a little bit curious and you want to experience a flow state HypnoBreathwork session, if you text the word flow to 202-918-3235, text the word flow to 202-918-3235, I will send you a flow state HypnoBreathwork session for you to have all of your own to experience. You can drop down into the show notes to find that number or the link, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. If you like what you heard, stop, drop, and leave a 5-star review and hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And as always, sharing is caring, so snap a pic and share this episode with another super expander.